Okay, so we're going to continue with the grammar explanation from chapter 1. Again, it's kind of long, this chapter, because, well, there's a lot to get you started. So we're going to talk now about the linking verb. We are still in the grammar notes document, chapter 1, that you should have made a copy of, and we're picking up where we left off. We were just talking about the nominative case and what it was used for. Now we're going to talk about the linking verb. The verb used most often in this chapter is est, which means is. Think about all the times in English a day that you use the word is, constantly. Est is what's called a linking verb. It can only be followed by two things. It can be followed by a word, either a noun or adjective, like Marcia est mea mater. Mater is a predicate nominative, means Marcia is my mother. Marcia est pulchra. That's an adjective. Pulchra means beautiful. So Marcia is beautiful. In English, it can be followed by a noun or an adjective. I could say, Tom is a bus driver. That would be a noun, bus driver. I can also say, Tom is nice. Nice would be the adjective. In either case, est would be followed by either a noun or an adjective. It can also be followed by a prepositional phrase. In chapter 3, you'll learn a lot more about prepositional phrases. But let's look at this example. Italia est in Europa. Whenever you tell where something is, it's a prepositional phrase. So in Europa is the prepositional phrase. I could say the socks are in the drawer. Socks is the subject. Are is the linking verb. And in the drawer is a prepositional phrase telling you where the socks are. The plural of est is sunt, and I'm going to highlight this because everybody seems to miss it. So we'll highlight that right now. The plural of est is sunt, which means are. So if I say the girls are pretty in Latin, I would use sunt. In Latin, as in English, subjects and verbs must agree. So if the subject is singular, the verb is est. If the subject is plural, the verb is sunt. Look at these two examples. Rufus est meus frater. Rufus is my brother. Rufus is only one person. Italia et Graecia in Europa sunt. Italy and Greece are two things, so the verb is sunt. This says Italy and Greece are in Europe. Now we're going to talk about the ablative case. And then we're almost done. So the ablative case is, well, the only way that you're going to use the ablative case in chapter 1 is used after the preposition in. If you remember in your chapter 1 vocab, which we can look at, you have the word in and it says plus an ablative. It's a preposition. It means in or on. The reason it says plus the ablative is because whenever you use the word in, the word after it has to be in the ablative case. Doesn't matter what that word is. In the sky, in my hand, in your face, it doesn't matter. That word has to be ablative that comes after in. So the only way that you are going to see the ablative in chapter 1 is after the preposition in. So again, you can look at these endings, and here's the singular and here's the plural, and that's it. So, like Italia est in Europa, Europa is ablative. Mea familia in villa, villa is ablative because it says in the house. And then finally, you have some abbreviations you should read. I think they should have been in the vocab, but they're not. And finally, now that you've gotten to the end of the chapter, you can do the practice grammar for this chapter, which does not count in your grade, but gives you a chance to see what you've picked up. And then you can try the final grammar after that. Both of the grammar quizzes are in your drive in the chapter 1 folder. All right, if you have questions, please ask me. You can watch this video again if you need to. And if not, good luck.